Disneyland may be the happiest place on Earth, but that doesn't prevent it from garnering some chilling urban legends. According to some, the Haunted Mansion isn't the only ride there containing ghosts, and these aren't simply spooky lighting and animatronics. To celebrate my upcoming Disneyland vacation, I'm giving you Creeplings 5 creepy and true Disneyland urban legends. I hope you enjoy. Number 1. It's no secret that many people like to scatter the ashes of their loved ones at Disneyland, even if they're not supposed to. However, this can lead to a rather dark outcome. One such story talks about a mother who lost her child. She decided to scatter his ashes in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. Now, it seems the haunts have gained ghost number 1000, as he hasn't left his final resting spot. At the end of the ride, visitors have claimed to see the ghost of the child crying in the corner, and apparently, he didn't want the Haunted Mansion to be his final resting place either. Now, he's trapped there, crying with his spooky, yet fake, brethren. Number 2. Tomorrowland originally held a ride called the Carousel of Progress, which was a rotating ride that would bring the audience through different products and inventions believed to be coming in the future. However, not long after the ride opened, a ride operator named Deborah was killed when the moving audience section crushed her against the stationary stage. It was a tragic death, but one that Deborah does not seem to want repeated. It is said that cast members who work in the area now can hear a woman's voice whisper, "Be careful." It seems Deborah has not quite moved on and wishes to prevent any more tragic accidents. Number 3. Have you ever met anyone weird while waiting in line for a ride? Not just weird, but downright out there. For instance, a red-haired man dressed like he's from the 70s. He does seem friendly enough. He'll talk and be quite polite. However, he does seem a bit outdated. He has no idea about so many obvious changes to the park. Well, no matter. He's all too excited to ride Space Mountain. You finally reach the end of the line and sit down in your rocket with him next to you. As soon as you're just about to leave the final flashing tunnel and enter the real Space Mountain ride, you look over and see he's gone. Well, you just encountered Mr. One Way, who supposedly haunts Space Mountain. Some say he can also appear as a young child as well. Either way, don't expect him to appear in your Space Mountain photo. Number 4. Never, ever, ever remove your safety belt on a ride. Ever. That should have been told to a woman named Dolly on the Matterhorn. During the middle of the ride, Dolly removed her safety belt, supposedly to assist a child in the seat in front of her. She stood just before the ride dips below another section of track and hit her head on it, knocking her out of the car. The next car came and ran her over, killing the poor woman. From then on, Dolly's dip, as it has been dubbed by cast members, has never felt right. Cast members walking the track at night get eerie feelings of being watched. Some have even supposedly seen Dolly still on that section of ride. To make matters worse, the work lights in that area always seem to be going out for no reason, leaving Dolly's dip to be a spooky section of the ride. Number 5. After the park's namesake, Walt Disney himself is said to still remain his beloved park. Walt had an apartment on the second floor of what is the Main Street Firehouse. He'd stay there often and would always light the lamp in the fire station window to indicate he was there. After his death, a woman cleaning his former apartment saw the lamp was lit. She turned it off and left, thinking nothing of it. However, upon leaving outside, she saw it was lit again. The woman returned, turned it off, and left again. Once again outside, she saw the lamp had lit itself once again. For a final time, she would return to turn it off. However, she did not immediately leave. At this point, the lamp lights itself right in front of her. And frightened, of course, she ran, leaving the light on. Now, it has become a tradition to leave this lamp lit, a symbolic, and maybe even literal, gesture to indicate that Walt Disney himself is still watching over his beloved theme park.